Hi peeps, it's Tersse back in old squat box once again, and I think you know by now that it's basically, out there now that America has a government. Excuse me, we'll have a quick drink. America has a government that is just as totalitarian and, fascist, no matter whether Obama is in charge or not. He's not in charge. Obama doesn't control America, the Senate doesn't control America, the House doesn't control America. What they do is they work for they work toward the aims of the people who truly think that they own and control America. The rich, the 0.1% at the top of the vine or the tree you're trying to climb in America. But you're never going to get there. America's no different from Russia. You see what Russia's doing now. They passed laws to make it illegal to be gay. And don't get me wrong, America has tried to pass those laws, and those laws were stopped from being put into position. But while you were fighting against the gay laws, the let's make being gay illegal, while you were fighting against that, America, would you know what happened? You fascist motherfucking right-wing Christian fascist Nazi bastards sneaked in all these laws in each state that they could get control of to make it illegal to be a pregnant woman, basically. It's illegal to be pregnant and not want to be pregnant. In fact, it's illegal to be a woman and not want to be pregnant. It's illegal for you to decide that I don't want to get pregnant if I fucking fuck this fucking ugly cunt, senator, because he's pressuring me to shag him, and if I don't shag him, I don't keep my job. But he won't let me put a condom on his dick, and I can't get contraception because there's nowhere in the state that I can drive to and buy contraception, because it's been made illegal to have the pill. Basically, you get a fucktarded, I've got my boot on your fucking throat kind of society in America. But the boot is not on the throat of gay or LGBT people like it is in Russia. No, it's on the throat of ordinary, normal women. Every woman in America is being treated like a gay person in fucking Russia, So I don't see the difference between America and Russia anymore. No. America has become Russia. In its fight against Russia, it has become Russia. America's saying, communism, horrible, got to fight against it. And so we've got to put in place this law, and this law, and this law, and this law, and this law, in order to fight against those horrible fascists. And when you put in place this law, and this law, and this law, and this law, and this law, then you have become a fascist. America, you're a fascist state. You're no different from Russia. You're no different from fucking Germany in 1938. You are no different from the worst expectations you could ever have of a government you would not wish to live under. You are living under a totalitarian in state if you live in America. Totalitarian. We want smaller government. We want to shrink government small enough to drown in the bathtub. But we will only drown that government after we've drowned you. Every single citizen who lives under our state governments. Yeah, so the states are drowning people while the Senate in Washington tries to drown the country. That's really what's going on in America. I mean, it's a fucktarded horror movie, you know what I mean? You're trying to escape from the person trying to kill you in the room, and when you escape into the plaza, then you find that everybody's trying to kill you. Not just the guy you escaped from, but everyone you meet is trying to kill you. Because the state, the room, is trying to kill you. Then you escape into the wild, open country, supposedly the free country, only to find that it's just filled with people trying to murder and kill you. And in fact, they've got the laws to prove that they're entitled to kill you. It's legal to kill you. It's legal to drown you under the auspices of, well, you don't believe in God. I believe in God. Well, you might believe in a God, but you don't believe in my God. You know, so, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to kill you anyway. What? You believe in my God? I'm going to kill you anyway, just to be sure. Just to be sure. Because, you know what? God didn't tell me, and when God talks to me in my head, he didn't tell me you've got to survive. He told me to kill everyone who doesn't believe in him. And I can't trust you. Although you say you believe in my God, you're in a different shit from me. I mean, that ties, it's skewed to the side, and I don't like your loafers. You should be wearing boots. You know what I mean? You should be wearing proper shoes rather than loafers. You know what I mean? Nah, you're not. You don't believe in the God I believe in. So I'm going to have to kill you. You know what I mean? That's. You know what I mean? America is just like Russia. You got in Russia now that they're rounding up gay people in the streets. You're looking into the South America, they're rounding up gay people in the streets, they're rounding up Mexicans, they're rounding up brown people, they're rounding up anybody they can find who looks different from them. They're even rounding up white people who don't think like them and don't vote like them. Oh my God, you're not a Republican? You don't believe in, Ron Paul? We've got to put you on a stake and burn you. I'm sorry, it's just a law. Well, it's not the law, but it's what the Bible said. Well, it's not what the Bible said, but it's what we wish the Bible said. And actually, it's my interpretation of the Bible means I've got to burn you on a stake because you're not like me. You're not like me. I've got to burn you on a stake, and then I've got to run away and hide and kid on it. I didn't do it because it's against the law. It's against the state law, but the state law, well, we can get in charge of the state, we can change the state law and make it legal for me to burn you. And when we do that, then I won't have to hide behind this mask, this Ku Klux Klan fucking, bedsheet. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then I can come out and just say, we'll burn you because you're not like me. Banning abortion. Making it illegal for women to use the pill. Perhaps even making it illegal for a man to put a Durex, a rubber, on his dick. Because in that process, the rubber actually has a gel inside it which actually kills sperm. Therefore, it's actually inhibiting the God-given properties of sperm, meat and egg, so yeah. Well, yeah, even a condom is illegal, because it kills sperm. And if it kills sperm before it meets the egg, well, that's against God, isn't it? Oh my, how far does America have to go before America actually realises you're just like Russia, you're just like China, you're just like North Korea, you're just like Iran. You are a fascist fucking state. And when the people in America are going to wake up and realise they're living in a fascist state and say, fuck you motherfuckers, you're not fucking doing this to me anymore. Fuck you, I'm not electing you, even though I'm against abortion. I'm not electing you because you're a fucktard, and you're not just against abortion, you want to give all the wealth to the fucking rich, the 1% at the fucking top, who don't give a fuck about abortion, they just want more money, they just want to buy everything up and make it into their view of the fucking world, which is against God's will. God says, man, go, spread out across the nations, spread out across the land. You know what I mean? That's what God said, you know what I mean? He didn't say, spread out across it and let 1% of you own everything. He didn't say that. I don't believe there's anything like that in the Bible. So, let 1% own everything unless you be fucking slaves and stupid fucking idiots. I mean, I'm an atheist, I don't really know, but, I don't believe I've read anything like that in the Bible. But who cares? Who cares? Because the rich people, well, they're going to pay you to do their shit, you know what I mean? They're going to pay you, and God's not going to pay you. He's not going to pay until you die. And so long as you take that payment, and then at the end of your life say, oh God, I trust and love and, believe in you. You're going to be saved and salved, and, fuck you. God's going to look down and go, yeah, you only did that for your own fucking benefit. Do you know what? You're going to hell. And you're going to hell. And you're going to hell. You thought you were a Christian? You're not. You're going to hell. Oh, there's the biggest Christian. Mr. Pope, going to hell. Oh, atheist fucking Bunyan. Oh. Fucking hell, he's done nothing but good in his life. Okay, you can go to heaven. You evil bastard, no, Cardinal fucking such and such, yeah, go to hell. Oh, you, Peter Waysmith, yeah, lived in Alabama, yeah, hated black people, you go to hell. yeah, that part, here's Thomas Jones and his wife, both of them, you know what I mean, hated gay people, threw their kid out of the house because he was gay, yeah, you go to hell. Your kid, yeah, up to heaven, you're a beautiful person. You know what I mean? Love your eyes. God, the way you've done that blush on your, oh, love it. Yeah, but you're sorry, your parents, horrible people, hell. Don't care about church 5 days a week. Fuck them, hell. You know what I mean? By the way, the preacher, he's got a special place in hell to go to. Yeah, that's what's happening, man. That's what fucking is happening in America. Americans, you are worse than fucking China. You're worse than Russia because you give this fucking air of fucking superiority across the world and then you do this shit to your own fucking people. You do this shit. Really? At me. You say Hitler was bad and then you do this shit, Obama. I'm sorry, you do this shit. Fuck you, America. I don't mean American people, I mean America, the country, the government. The fucktarted fucktards who work in the fucking White House, who work, supposed to work in the Senate, but don't do anything other than fucking go on holiday occasionally, stand in front of a camera and say, oh, fuck you, go to hell, boy. Go to fucking hell.